Beaches? Did you go?
A small DC suburb, Arlington, Virginia. It's an orderly crossroads that doesn't seem special until you come closer. Then you can see a question written on a piece of paper and a handful of rocks.
Food ones are really easy, but I don't want to be all food. So I did like Coke versus Pepsi, Cheetos versus carrots, cashews versus pistachios. But those are easy. I did recently best role model, Harry Potter or Katniss Everdeen.
The front porch of Susan's house overlooks the crossroads with the questions. Each day a new one. No one knows that it's Susan who thought of this funny hobby in order to be closer to her neighbors, despite social distancing, and to survive a tough time in her life.
My sister got diagnosed with terminal brain cancer and we knew from the beginning had about 16 months to live. So we did everything with that 16 months that we could do. She did all the treatment and everything, but she came here to see the cherry blossoms the last time. My three sisters, the middle one is the one who passed away, we're very close. We took a trip to the Outer Banks so she could see the ocean one last time. We went to Florida one last time, all in between her treatments. And in the middle of all of that, our dad had a heart attack and got hospitalized and then died in the hospital. So I lost my dad and my sister, and then right afterward, this hit.
Today's whole tastiest summer fruit. Strawberries off the street. Obviously.
But someone votes with a big piece of wood that they found. Someone now is voting with a piece of roofing that probably blew off the house under construction next door.
One day, Susan left a note and a box next to the questions, encouraging people to raise money for a local food bank. In a day, she collected $92.90. Later, she asked passersby to share a few words about themselves, and the box filled up with letters. She reads the letters and uploads the recording on YouTube. Anyone can scan a QR code and listen to someone's story.
This one wrote in pencil and said, "Dear poll maker, first of all, thank you. This daily poll has been something I look forward to. My name is Mike. I'm 32 and I was recently laid off from a job that I loved. It's been a rough couple weeks, but I've been texting a picture of each poll to some of my former coworkers, and it's been a fun way for us to keep in touch. One of them just replied, 'Okra is nasty. By the way, I live for these polls.'"
Susan never asks political questions. She says her questions only touch upon the important.
Today's poll: Pluto in the solar system, ripped off or was not a planet? I am on the ripped off side.
A piece of paper on the ground, a few rocks, a street that only looks deserted. Masha Morton for VOA News, Arlington, Virginia.